Good afternoon, Mr. Qureshi.
Hi, good afternoon, Maria.
It was nice to meet you today. So, I have a few questions about the current situation, about the care work independence. Could you please tell me about the banning date of care work independence?
Yes, it's a very good question because this is really an important issue. This is an issue which is affecting a lot of people. So, because like the government, they announced some very important changes in immigration rules on 4th of December, and now everyone is worried about that how those changes will affect them. Now, with regards to people who are health and care worker visa, so definitely they will be affected at the banning date because the government has confirmed that that date will be implemented from 11th of March, and from the 11th of March the newly arrived people who will be coming on this care worker visa, they'll not be able to bring the immediate family members with them, and immediate family member means husband, wife, children, so they all included, so they'll not be bringing able to bring any immediate family members from 11th of March.
Okay, thank you. But what will happen with the people already on the social work and care?
Yeah, people who are already here in this country, I don't
Yeah.
think they'll be affected by this rule. So because if they're here already and if they have brought their family members with them, that means they will continue to stay with them. And if they have not brought their, I think they can still be able to apply for them and they can join them. So full details will be available soon because the government has again announced that on 19th of February, so it's after 5 days. So 19th of February, the government will actually, they will lay down the immigration rules. So these immigration rules, basically that will remove the right for this care worker visa, people who are here on senior care workers or care workers to bring the family members. So now they have right, and that right will be removed on 19th of February because the immigration rules will be laid by the government on 19th of February, and then we'll get more details about what it is and how it will happen with the people who are already here. But at this moment, people who are already here with their dependent, they will continue to stay, and people who are already here on skilled worker visa or on this health and care worker visa, they can still sponsor their dependents and their dependents can join them. So the new ban, basically, in simple terms, it will affect only people who will uh, arrive after 11th of March or will get their visa after 11th of March.
Yeah. Does the salary threshold increase for the care worker visa?
Yeah, that's another important question because the government has again on the 4th of December when they made this 5-point changes, so they have given the indication that they will increase the salary threshold to skilled worker visa to from 26,200 to 38,700. So people are worried, but let me be clear here. So this new salary threshold is for the skilled worker visa. That will not affect to the people who are on care worker visa. So whatever the salary threshold is for the health and care worker visa, that will continue to apply. So they will not be affected by increased salary threshold. And so if they are taking 21,000, 20,960 to 22,000 pounds, so they can still continue to receive the same salary.
Yeah, thank you. And another question, what about the health surcharge?
So health surcharge, actually, yes, a lot of people are already, I think, aware that the people who are coming on health and care visas, they are exempt from paying any health surcharge. So even because, again, this was an important question because a lot of people call into our offices and they want to know, because the health surcharge has been increased recently from 6th of February. The government has increased health surcharge and it is now £1,035 a year. That's 66% increase basically. So, but again, people on health and care worker visa, they were exempt and they are still exempt from paying any health surcharge.
Yeah, that's nice. And another question, the situation, for example, if someone already in UK on the student visa with their dependents, and for example, they would like to change to the care worker visa after 11th of March 2024, what will happen then?
Well, actually, this is the question
With
because
dependents.
a couple of people, when they call, I think you picked that question from there. Yeah, it is a valid question, but again, the more detail will come on 19th February when the immigration rules will come. But again, the same thing, if you look at the terminology, the legislation which has been used so far, it means students who are already here with their dependent, because as you're aware now, the students who started the course from January, So from 1st of January 2024, they cannot bring their dependent. But if someone already here on a student visa and their dependent have already joined them and they are here, so now if that student, if once he completes studies and switch to this health and care worker visa after 11, that means their dependents, technically they cannot switch to that visa.
Yeah.
So it means it's only for them. So dependents, they will be able to stay here as long as their biometric cards are valid. But after that, if they want to switch after 11th of March, it is possibility that they will not be able to switch as a dependent. So they need to look some other. So again, the details will come as a salad. The government tend to provide the detailed rules on 19th of February. So we still have to wait and see.
Okay, thank you very much. So we have to follow Kiki Solicitor on TikTok and YouTube to have the actual.
Yes, all any
Yes,
updates, so you
yes,
can
all
follow
updates.
us on TikTok, YouTube, and also if you have any query, you can contact on our WhatsApp 07853844688. Thank you so much, Maria.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.